Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Harekemes Johnny 11 has redeemed first.
Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Destruction.
Skinjaya Sano is here.
Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeet. Yeet. Yeetus deletus. Yeetus deletus. Yeah. I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah. I'm music. We'll go.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my dudes? GG Johnny redeeming first. Welcome in Mrs. Ken and Miku. And welcome in everybody from everywhere. How you doing? It is Monday. We got a full 6-week stream week ahead of us. Goodness me. And today we are in the hardcore world, back to digging the hole. And on top of that, the first hour of stream today is actually sponsored by Minecraft for us to play Minecraft and dig a hole. So, huge shout out, Mojang. Let's make it happen. Who's ready to dig a hole? I don't know what a cow tool is, Mojang. I can't use those tonight. Sorry, but I can get in the hardcore world. Speaking of the hardcore world, I did update the Colonel mod pack today, and I made it to where my zombies aren't invisible anymore. So that's good. I also fixed the item frames aren't invisible anymore. So we got improvements. Yes, there is a badge situation going on. And there's probably a whole bunch of like Minecraft branding on my channel if you're watching on the purple site. So that's really cool. I'm excited. I am excited, and I just can't hide it. I was looking to see actually if I could see it, but who knows? Is my category should be updated now? Is it? Yes, my category is Minecraft now, so we're good. We're good. That's something I had to check on manually. But let's check out this. Let's 100% make sure we're ready to go dig this hole. It does look like I emptied my inventory, including putting the mob zoo book away. I don't know where I would have put that. Yeah, the Mob Zoo book got put away. I'm pretty sure I'm good to go. Do I need any rockets? Rockets are good. All my tools are good. Let's go check out the hole, chat. It has been at least a week since we last went to the hole and did some digging. Let's go check it out. Purchase 1 sub or gift sub and baby chicken chat badges on us. Valid for new subs and gift subs before April 20th. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. So new subs and gift sub. So, okay. And I believe, oh, I see something in the chat. Watch to earn drops. There's some drops enabled too, it sounds like. Yeah, there is. Hold on. Or Wait, it had a Minecraft logo. But when I go to the drops page, all I see is stuff about the Artemis NASA streams that I have had progress on drops happening. So I'll have to see how this plans out. I'm excited though. Let's go dig this hole, chap. All right. Minecraft hats for bedrock. Sick. This is Java, but I always collect all the drops and stuff I can get. Oh, apparently mini hut overlay is on. Goodbye. All right. So if you guys haven't seen the hole before, look at this. So let me give a quick little recap on what we're digging. This is a hole. Obviously, it is got a radius of 136 blocks, but it is a spherical hole. So, oh my goodness, I've been teleported straight to Australia.
Started.
Hype train going already. NG, thank you. So it's a bowl-shaped hole. If I do this, no, hold on. If I do this, how do I make a bowl-shaped hole? Ooh. Bowl-shaped hole. It's upside down, but that's a bowl. Where it gets it's getting smaller the further down we go. We're incredibly close to deep slate, which is halfway to the bottom. The layers you can clearly tell are shrinking as we're going down. Say hi to Darcy for you. Oh my goodness. Dude, the Vanilla Tweaks like variated stone is like pretty sweet now. I don't know, you guys can see it too, right? If I look down at the stone, you can tell it just looks different. Like the stone just, I can tell it just looks different. I don't know. Yeah, it like, when you're close, I can't even show you the difference, but okay, like this one. No. Yeah, okay, you can tell here. Look at this little zigzag. What up? But over here, it's like a little Sadoop thing instead of a zigzag, right? So like, it's different. I got teleported to Australia. It happens sometimes, to the best of us. But I'll be back soon. All right, it is okay. Nighttime mobs are spawning. Can I sleep right now? Can I sleep right now? No, but zombies can spawn. That's great. That's lovely. How you doing? So we can see the zombies now, chat, which that's a major improvement over the last update of my mod pack. But they don't have variated textures. They all have the Vanilla Tweaks Steve skin. The Vanilla Tweaks resource pack I'm using, I just removed entity model features, which is the mod that adds support for variated textures. So once I figure out like what config option is wrong or what the incompatibility is, I just got to add that mod back in and we'll be good. Theoretically, it didn't. I don't know. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's like just a setting in my pack, or if it's everybody who uses entity model features instead of Optifine. The hole is getting amazing progress. We are officially on Y level 9. We're in the single digits, bro. We're gonna keep digging when we hit deep slate, of course. Hey, yo, there's a minecart here. Look at all that wonderful loot. I'll take that. Oh, shoot, I need to readjust my inventory. Let me go empty out my inventory now into a box because it's nearly full, and then let me get my hotbar figured out. Uh-oh. Oh, no! What just happened? Okay. Give me a second. Oh, no. I was not prepared for this to happen. Because I don't have a button set up to do this right now. Okay. Whoop. Oh no, let me fix it. All right. Just launching the game again. I didn't have a button set up to go face cam that doesn't change my category, and I gotta keep the category Minecraft. So, whoops. You guys got to see some of the Minecraft jar files and crap on my desktop. Sorry.
Massive.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for the prime sub, Blinks. Absolutely massive of you. All right. Can I get back to this now? All right. Hardcore. There we go. If that happens again, I don't know what to, so I told you I know why. I think I know why that's happening. I don't know exactly. Wow, that's a lot of torches I picked up. I don't know exactly how to solve the problem, but I think I know why it's happening. I am really upset that it happened straight away today. But here we are. All right. Let me get my hot bar. I almost said slot bar figured out. I need to take that off of there, and then I actually need to also grab some shears and do like that, and then this goes here, and then we do this goes up in there, and now my inventory is prepared to be digging. Yeah, my hotbar is prepared for digging. This is a setup that I needed to adjust. All right, let's get back to it. I got teleported to Australia. It happens sometimes. All right, let's do a little sleep. Really? It's still not nighttime? Are you kidding me? It looks like nighttime. There we go. Gotta make sure I pick all those up. All right. I need to get my rhythm back. Digging on the edge and having this dirt, and I'm out of my groove, dude. When I was digging every day for so long, back to back to back, I had a really good groove going on. I'm not falling into it yet, but I'm also going around the edges. Yes, I can mine on the other side of that. It's just an overlay to show me where the border of the hole that I want is. Purely visual. It's from Mini HUD. If you guys haven't seen it before, I recommend checking it out. It's great. This is just an overlay for Mini HUD of a sphere centered around that gold block right there. And we have to get everything out of it to be left with our bowl-shaped hole. Doug is back, yes. Yeah, we're back to digging Doug. Dude, I feel like we're digging so quickly. This is going all the way to bedrock. It is a bowl-shaped hole, so it gets smaller the further down it goes, but it will hit bedrock before it bottoms out. Inventory's full. I knew it. I got teleported to Australia, yeah. Oh, I didn't bring all the boxes with me that I that I could have. That's okay. We'll bring them on along. Well, we just took a little bit of a sidetrack, a week-long sidetrack because of the update. So I don't know exactly how many streams it is that we've done anymore. But we started this in early January. This might be like the 35th stream of digging this hole. I'm not sure. I should probably get that number recalculated to figure out like how many streams that I just spent that weren't digging the hole, so I can so I can omit those and then come up with a new number. Because today is stream number 1100 in this hardcore world, so that'd be really easy to math off from the future. Like that way, if I know that, like, let's say it is exactly 35 streams today, then, you know, when we're on stream 1114, I know I just add 14 to 35 and boom, I got my number. I should definitely do that. We are digging the hole again. We're back at it. And this time, I'm fairly certain we're going to dig uninterrupted. I don't foresee anything coming up until this hole is done, unless the hole takes, unless the deep slate slows us down so much that 26.2 comes out and we have to go get sulfur cubes. But like I said, the layers are getting smaller the further down we go, and deep slate is going to slow us down, but I hope it won't slow us down that much. Thank you for that gift. Absolutely massive of you. I appreciate it. My inventory's full. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about lesser things in my life. Or greater things in my life. I don't know. My ability to predict how long a Minecraft project is going to take gets increasingly incorrect the longer I work on a project. Oh, I'm back. I'm no longer in Australia, chat. Who would have thunked it? That was a quick trip. Speaking of quick trips, chat, are you keeping up with Artemis? Did anybody watch today on their live stream while they went behind the moon? And they went further than any further away from Earth than any other astronaut has ever done before. That was sick. I had the stream open, and I was watching it on and off all day, and I ended up, hold on, I just realized something. I ended up, or what was I going to say about that? I had the stream open all day while I was working, and then, you know, while I wasn't on a phone call or wasn't focusing, I had my headphones on and I was listening, and I put my headphones on at the perfect time, and to hear the announcer say something to the effect of, and with that, just this moment, they have passed the furthest away point than that a person has ever been before. And I was like, yo, that's awesome timing. I was excited. I'm stoked. I'm loving the fact that people are, that there's astronauts out setting records and being at the moon, even if they're not landing on it, which is totally fine. We'll do it soon. Who doesn't love playing Minecraft? This is the best game ever, my dudes. I've put an exorbitant, is that the word? Exorbitant? I don't know. A lot of time playing this game.
Super Mario Galaxy movie today.
Oh, is that out? Is that out? I had no idea. Because the hole needs dug, dude. Why else would you dig a hole? Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. And now, I will be digging this hole. At least, you know, for 5 nights of the 6 nights a week. Only Wifey Wednesday, or nights that I don't stream, will I not be digging this hole. So, here we are. We're back at it. We're back at it. One's in the chat if you are following me because of this hole. All right, that's what I need to know. I have a shulker farm. And based off my analytics from the week of not digging the hole, I can tell it's a good chunk of people that are following me because of the hole. A holy stream. You're missing an E from your word there, but yeah. Oh boy, we got water. Oh, wrong button. This is an English stream. Okay, this water is annoying. Oh, that's good. Okay, it wasn't that bad. You follow because I stream Minecraft 6 nights a week. Okay, based. Oh. You found me digging the hole. Love to hear it. Where am I at? Here I am. Chad, did you have a good weekend? Did you have a good Easter weekend? Yeah, it was Easter. Did everyone get an Easter basket? I ate a lot of Reese's peanut butter eggs yesterday. You know, any day that involves a lot of Reese's is good. And I think that's just a way to measure a good day. The number of Reese's you eat within a day, the higher that number, the higher the chance of it being a good day. Reese's eggs and ice cream. Oh, nice. I feel like the Reese's eggs are a better chocolate to peanut butter ratio. I'm not gonna lie, than a standard Reese's cup. Same goes for the pumpkins and the Christmas tree shaped Reese's. They have a better chocolate to peanut butter ratio. Just period. I was talking to Magic about this a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "No, they're the same." I'm like, "No, they're not. No, they're not." Cadbury cream eggs. Def not the same. I know, dude. I know. Like, it's the same chocolate. It's the same peanut butter, but it's the ratio. It's the ratio. Is it not nighttime? Dude, it streamed 18,700. There's day 18,777 right now. Cool. This hole is for digging. And I think we're doing a pretty great job. If I do say so myself. One's in the chat if you've ever dug a hole. I need to know. Did your message your massage? What? Sorry, I just can't. That's just me not being able to read. What message did you write? Your local game store owner is doing a scavenger hunt in your city. What kind of scavenger hunt? What are you scavenging for? It's a lot of ones. All right. What the heck? I filled up that box and I didn't even grab a new one. That's just not right, dude. That's just not right. All right. Back at it again. You dug a 2x2 hole and was exhausted. Chat, if you dug IRL a 2 meter by 2 meter by 2 meter hole, like that's 8 blocks in Minecraft, right? That would be a large hole that would be absolutely exhausting to complete. Absolutely exhausting. I hear a zombie, chat. And unlike last stream, I can see the zombie, I can't hear. Up until the lawsuit that just settled, now Hershey makes all products with authentic cocoa. Yo, that's a diamond on the outside of the hole, chat. I obviously claim it. Now's the time to get that. Yeah, I did actually hear something about, I don't know if it had to do with the chocolate, but the fact that they changed the recipe of the Reese cup, and like the grandson or great grandson of the original like Reese cup sued Hershey's or Reese's or whatever. Is that what you're referencing? And they're gonna be changing the recipe back now. I don't know. I wasn't following it, but I saw a post of like kind of talking about it. It's basically an egg hunt and a scroll inside. You write your name on it and bring it to the shop, and they'll do a drawing, and you could win up to $1,000 gift card. Heck yeah, dude! Oh, low pick. You better win that. Boom, 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 boom. I had to do that, or else I was gonna crash. Bam. All right. Let's go, dude. Oh, I forgot. Sand goes over here. Yeah. We got these boxes. Throw that on topses. Let's keep it going. Oh, I needed a new pick. That's the whole reason I came back. Yo. You can leave. You're not welcome here. All right. Someone find one you're talking to. Well, I'm excited for you. That sounds fun. Oh, jeez. I had a good weekend. I got a new task over the weekend. Recently, I'll back it up a little bit. Recently, my parents gave me a bunch of VHS tapes of when I was a kid, and and then I was like, okay, what am I gonna do with these? And I looked into getting them digitized, and then my mom decided to pay for getting them digitized so we could all watch them as a family. And I got all that done, and it was good, and it was great. It was a little expensive, but I didn't pay for it. And we got that done. And then Magic and I were talking about the fact that she had a whole bunch of VHS of family stuff when she was a kid. And we saw our in-laws this weekend, and Magic was like, yo, can we have those VHS tapes and get them digitized? And I was like kind of not wanting to pay to get them digitized. And they also had a working VHS player. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'll just digitize them myself. So we brought their VHS player back. It has an HDMI output, but it also has like composite and S-video, and you'll get a better signal quality out of those anyway. So I had to buy an adapter. And yeah, I'm gonna be digitizing all those. There's like 24 of them. It's gonna take me like weeks to do like a couple a day. But that's gonna be a new fun project, and then I'll have an easy setup for digitizing VHS tapes if other family members come out of the woodwork wanting it done. Though I might have to give them back their VHS player. They might be expecting that back. I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. There is no mods in this pack that alter any vanilla gameplay mechanics. We have some performance and quality of life stuff like the overlay, just to see me where I'd be digging with mini HUD, but nothing that changes mining speed. Absolutely not. Why would I do that? And then you're not playing the game. You're not digging a hole if you're not digging a hole. Oh god, yeah, how do I phrase it? I gotta remember my words. We are digging a hole. Right. Yeah, well, yeah. We'll get there when we get there. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. You know what I'm saying? That's the full saying. Yeah, okay. We got it. We got it down. I remembered it. Second nature at this point. Uh-oh, lava. The lava immediately created cobblestone? Interesting. Oh, boy. Fire. Yeah, Chad, did you know lava catches you on fire? That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that. 15 years playing this game. Just you learn something new. Oh, inventory is full. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, box is full. Pull out this box and get back to the hole. I think I was literally about to be just finishing the edge here. Oh yeah, I did finish going around the edge. Cool, so we can turn off the overlay and take a look at the hole. All right, so this is the layer we got to get rid of now. It is actually a much smaller of a layer than it was at the beginning. Though today is a short stream. Total, we're going in for 3 hours today. So this is likely to be a stream where I don't even take a break. Period. So
massive.
2, 3, 4, absolutely massive. Purple with the tier 1 sub for 48 months. You love to see it. How are you doing, Purple? All right, now we're getting back to going fast. Oh, this is feeling good. Oh yes, chat, we're digging a hole. I'm excited. Ugh, excuse you. I actually don't remember how many diamonds we've got in total now. We're on Y level 9, so we just started getting them fairly recently. We found 3 today, though. And we silk touched them, of course, so maybe we would fortune them into much more than 3, but they're just going into the storage system as is. 25, you think? Anybody want to... I mean... Yeah, if anybody can find out what the number I was saying was at the end of the last digging stream, that would be great. If not, I'll just go with a running total for each stream rather than a running total for the project. Though knowing the total for the project would be rather cool. Can I play Minecraft? Yes, actually, I can. And you can too. Chad, did you know today's stream is sponsored by Minecraft? I don't have any talking points. They just want me to play Minecraft. And thus, I want you to play Minecraft. I get efficiency 5 from villagers. I do all my enchanting through villagers. It's a bit of a tedious process to get the max level books from villagers, but that's how I do it, and it's great. Set up a villager trading hall once, and boom, you never have to enchant again or have any guesswork. underwater caves. Yeah. There's been a lot of draining. So, Chad, this hole is actually underneath what used to be a swamp. So we have had to drain a lot of caves. Though the lower down we get, actually, the less caves are waterlogged. But this one, you can tell by the fact that it's got torches, it was a waterlogged cave. And I had to go drain it. It's just how it goes. Back to the hole. We're on Y level 9. We're in the single digits, dude. We're probably... There is a chance we go negative this week. I don't know. We're definitely going deep slate this week, though. I know that much. So that would be the only factor that would stop us from going negative. We're in the bowl. Because the hole needs dug, dude. All right. I'm not going back to the villager trading hall until the end of the stream, but if you want to see my 15,000 day world tour video, I recommend checking that out. You can see the villager trading hall and everything else I've got in this world. Over 18,000 days in this hardcore Minecraft world. Is that your favorite band or something, bro? All right. Let me take this out. Put that back. And there we go. Oh, shoot. I need to refill my rockets. No, this is hardcore single player. There will be a 20,000 day world tour video. Yeah. I'm expecting it to be sometime this summer. Late this summer, probably at this rate, but we'll see. I'll be a little disappointed if we go all the way to the fall. Until we hit 20,000 days. But we are doing outdoor projects now, right? Overworld outdoor projects where I have to sleep every night for there not to be any like mobs attacking me and stuff. I hope you liked the video. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Is this the world with the custom island? Yeah. This is my hardcore world. With all my custom biomes for my base. Indeed. And we're back to digging the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. What on earth? Chad is asking the most random stuff today. Genuinely. Oh, inventory's full. Come on. There we go. Bro, how are you gonna ask me if I get bored of having fun? We're digging a hole. What more could we want? I don't have a tutorial for it because it's not it's not really a design to show. I mean, a villager trading hall is just a room full of villagers. You can see how I laid mine out if you want to watch the world tour video, but like, There's nothing too tutorial about it. Beacons give you all sorts of status effects. Like we got all of them right here. The hole is the goal. The hole is the goal. That's why we're digging it. That wouldn't do anything for us. The shulkers are just right over there, dude. It takes like 3 seconds. We're on Y level 9, and we have to get down to Y negative 64. Well, technically it's like negative 58 or something like that. I don't know for sure. We're nearly halfway there, though. Chat. Y level 3, I think, is what we determined is officially halfway there, between sea level and the top of bedrock. And that's also where the switch from majority of stone switches to be majority deep slate. We believe. That's what the math tells us. Yeah, we found 3 diamonds so far today. Yeah, there's a mine shaft all up in here. There's been a lot of structures we found digging this whole chat. There is this mine shaft that we're digging. There is a lush cave that we're about to get to. There's also been a series of dripstone caves over in that direction. There has been, I can't remember if it's been 4 or 5 geodes we've dug, either partially or completely through. There have been 4 underground bone fossils. There's fossil bone structures that we've mined. There is 2 separate, or we think separate, 2 separate copper ore veins that we've been through here. They're on opposite sides of the hole, and it doesn't appear that they're connecting. So I think it's 2 separate copper ore veins. It's just been a lot. There's just been a lot, dude. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. The hole is the goal. I'll give it time. Give it time. I haven't been digging the hole for like a week, so the algorithm on the vertical platforms they stopped pushing me so hard. Once I gotta start, you know, streaming, digging the hole back to back for a little while, and then the algorithms will start pushing it hard again, and then that's when we'll start getting all the same questions over and over and over again. Don't you worry, it'll happen. Unless the algorithms just decides it's done with me because I stopped digging the hole for a week. We'll see. I don't know. You found the stream today. I love to see that. It's the first stream back to digging the hole after doing a sidetrack of getting all the new baby mobs into the mob zoo from the Tiny Takeover update. It's been it was a good time. It was a good time. The mob zoo needed the love and attention. It still needs a lot more love and attention. But if you guys weren't paying attention to the mob zoo project that we were just doing for the past week, we know that there's a few mobs that there was no babies that needed to be added to their enclosure, but we found a few mobs where like all the mobs died out, so we have to go back and we have to like get those mobs back in. We also know of a few mobs that are missing, like some variants. Like I don't have like all the variants of the pandas and stuff like that, right? The adults or the babies for that matter. So like we're gonna go back to the mob zoo in a little while and completely get it up to speed, get every variant of every mob, and then we will I'll make another video covering the entire mob zoo, because in the last video there's been several mobs added to the game since, and the Nether mob zoo was not complete when I made that video, and it is now. So that'll be fun to update, but that's not going to be till probably like the end of the year if I had to guess, because we have the hole that we're going to dig, which is going to take us a couple more months to finish this project. And then we have to update the storage room as my next big project, and only after that will I go back to the mob zoo. So we're talking several months. We're talking several months. Also, chat, I just want to say, Deep Slate is in the next layer. Deep Slate is in the next layer. We might even have a patch of Deep Slate that comes up to this layer, potentially. But I don't know if there's like a hard cutoff on Deep Slate, or if... I don't know how exactly that's going to lay out. So... I appreciate it. I love digging this hole. I do work in IT, but I would love to do this full-time, chat. If you're new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. And if you're on one of the vertical platforms, make sure you leave a like. Let's set a goal on TikTok, actually. You guys are already at 3.8K. Let's set a goal of 15K likes on TikTok. If you're enjoying the stream, tap on the screen, mash your thumbs, let the algorithm know you're having a good time. We should...
Massive.
Yo, what was that one? Reefer Man gifted out 2 subs to the community. Heck yeah, dude. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. It's gonna be a long time till we finish this hole, so we are focusing on digging the hole while we dig the hole. It is a large project, a long process, and it deserves our full undivided attention while we dig the hole. Over 18,000 days played in this hardcore world. If you see one of the landscape streams, you can see the day count in the top corner at all times. Yeah, there are some slimes that may or may not want to give me hugs. We'll see if if we have any encounters with them today. I did see a couple jumping around earlier, but I don't see any right now. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole soon. A professional response? I don't know what I said, but I can assure you it was extremely professional. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 like to insta-mine stone. Come on, there we go. We're uncovering more mine shaft. You love to see it. Hopefully the mine shaft actually continues down well into the deep slate, because the less deep slate that exists, the quicker the dig will go. So when we started this, it would take us about it took us a little bit longer than 2 full streams to dig out an entire layer. But this is a bowl-shaped hole. You can see it curves. It gets smaller the further down it goes. So it now takes like a stream and a half probably to dig a layer. But that's only while we have Instamine, and in the next layer we will be encountering our first deep slate. So that layer time is going to go up But the layers do get smaller the further down we go, so they will then start going back down after a while. Made you sore? Oh my goodness. I was just so incredibly sore on Saturday. Magic and I and our whole family, we did a whole lot of like spring cleaning and yard work and outdoors stuff in our garage and all whatnot. And oh my god, by the time we were done, I was just sore everywhere. My legs, my arms, my back. Ugh. This hole is for digging. And hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole one day. This is hardcore single player. What's up? Right, get this gravel out of my way. Look at that. We see more deep slate down there. And we see the mine shaft is taking away some deep slate. That's good for us. Oh, inventory's full. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. You know what I'm saying? It does sound incredibly satisfying. Peace out, my dude. Instamine is amazingly satisfying sounds. I have no idea what you are talking about. Oh, water? What are you doing there? Oh boy. This is a little cave thing. I wonder... Well, it doesn't look like it's actually that much water sources. I thought this was gonna open up into a ginormous waterlogged cave system, but it appears I was wrong. I was about to go grab my sponges, and then I decided against it. I mean, the sponges would have probably been quicker than the stone, but the time it would have took to fly over there and get the sponges and back would not have been quicker. I hear a zombie. But I don't see a zombie. That's probably because I'm not looking at him. Chad, did you know that if you're not looking at something, you won't see it? That's crazy. This is hardcore single player. And if you do look at it, and if you look at it, it's not there. Wait, what? What? What are you talking about? This is hardcore single player. Deep slate is not insta-mineable. Moss. This is a lush cave here, down here, so we're gonna be encountering some moss and some other materials. I don't have my hoe on me to insta-mine moss, but we shouldn't be encountering too much of it. So I'm not too worried about it. My inventory is full. All right. Let's fly back up there. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, we do have a moss box here. So that's some natural generated moss right there that we just got. But it just goes with the rest of the moss anyway. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. What you mean? I am using shulker boxes. It takes like 3 seconds to fly to my shulker boxes. They're right there. This hole is for digging. Crazy, I know. Whatever it is, it's gone. Chat's just moving. This is going all the way to bedrock, indeed. It is a bowl-shaped hole, so it's getting smaller the further down we go, but it is going to hit bedrock before it bottoms out. Okay, interesting. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole soon. Oh, inventory's full. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. There we go. We are digging the hole. We're back at it again. What the heck? Did I make it to the end? Yeah, I must have. And then my inventory filled up right then and there. Oh, low pick. Wait, was it a low when I flew back there the first time? And we just have really... And I just forgot? Is that what just happened? Is that what just happened? I don't even know, dude. We are digging the hole, chat. I love digging holes. Oh, there's a slime down there. Hopefully he stays down there. I do have my thorns armor on, so I won't be consenting to any hugs. Jeez. We're digging for the hole. The hole needs dug. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Actually, I don't know if that was a scam, actually. That came from a verified staff account on the Green site. Hmm. When you type kick bounties into Google, the first option is kick bounties legit. It's the first option. Everyone just wants to know if it's legit. Oh no. Yeah. Uh. I'll have to look into those. I'll have to look into those. Because there are quite a few Minecraft ones. I just don't know how they work. Welcome in. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. Today is a short stream. We're ending at midnight Eastern, so it's only 3 hours total that we'll be here digging this hole today. And we've almost burned through the first hour of it already. That's just how it goes. Over 18,000 days in this hardcore world. The Artemis rocket is floating above us all. That's true. That's true. I've been watching the Artemis rocket stuff all week. Oh my God. I'm so excited about all things NASA, and I love it, man. I love it. I love the fact that we have people at the moon in my lifetime. That's like it's one thing, like, knowing that we did it like 50 years ago, and like obviously I grew up going to school, like learning, like, yes, we did all these things and it's really cool, and there was the space shuttle back in the day, and like that was active or like just recently retired, back in while I was in school and stuff like that, and it was just like, oh, that's cool, but like no one's at the moon right now. When are we going back to the moon? And now we're back at the moon, dude. I'm stoked for it, and I'm really stoked for Artemis 4 is when they're supposed to put people on the moon now. It was supposed to be Artemis 3, but Artemis 3 got changed like a month or two ago. They announced that it's going to just be testing docking the Orion, or whatever they call it, with the ISS. Or with SpaceX or something like that. I don't know. And then Artemis 4 is going to be putting people on the moon. Oh my God, dude, I'm stoked. I am stoked. I don't know what year those are going to be in, but I assume the timeline is rather quick now. I love it. Yeah, one thing you want to, if you want to know about me, is that if I could have, I work in IT, right? So I could work wherever. But if I could pick any company in the world to like manage the computers for, just generic IT stuff for, I would pick NASA 10 out of 10 times. That'd be insane. I'd love to do it. Or just like any company. So a few years ago, I would have said any company that takes you to space, but the companies, the private sector companies that take you to that go to space are very politicalized now when they weren't 5 years ago, which is interesting. So we don't talk politics on my channel, and we don't need to get into that. But NASA, I would move across the country for NASA. Like, I was talking to Magic. This was several years ago. I think it was SpaceX was doing like a big hiring push for their site in Texas or something like that. And I told Magic, I'm like, yo, there is actually some stuff that I could apply for. Like, if we could move to their Texas thing, however far away that may be, and you know, I could work on space computers, you know, like, holy hell. It ended up not being the right decision for us at the time, and I don't know, maybe one day. SpaceX rockets are really cool. I will say that about SpaceX. Their rockets are really cool. Their technology is really cool. We've been digging this since early January, though we have taken some sidetracks here or there for some other little projects along the way.
Preach, dude.
Efficiency 5 and Haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. This world's over 18,000 days old. Because the hole must be dug. Thank you for all the gifts coming in. Holy crap, you guys are absolutely massive. I appreciate all that. This world is going to be 5.5 years old in just a week or so. Yo! Some more gifts. I appreciate it all. Holy. Oh no. Slime, I don't consent to any hugs. I don't consent to any hugs. Chad, that slime figured out why consent matters. He had it coming. Thought I was talking to you. Yes, specifically slime. I don't consent to you hugging me. Oh, and you too. Hey, consent matters, buddy. Listen to me. God. Chat. Efficiency 5 and Haste 2 lets you insta-mine stone. I want to dig the hole. That's true. This is so incredibly satisfying. I love insta-mine in the morning, or at night, or in the day, and even at brunch. Insta-mine is just good all around. Inventory's full. The longest hardcore world is Linksys, by day count, not by IRL time. Well, maybe by IRL play time. I don't know, but like the longest by day count is Linksy. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're digging a hole. Nope. This world is played entirely on stream. In fact, you can go watch the VODs of every stream of this entire world. All 4,700 hours of them. If that tickles your fancy. He's over 55,000 now. Okay, last I heard it was 50,000. So he's booking it, dude. He is booking it. Thank you for the jewels. Absolutely massive. Why do you need old blocks? I don't need old blocks. I don't need any blocks. I'm not doing this for the materials. The materials are just a nice byproduct. I keep about 90% of all materials from projects like this. Because you never know, chat, when you need 4.3 million stone laying around. It looks like my wider stat screen mod is not working, even though it's not crashing the game. I think it's installed. Yeah, wider stat screen is installed. It's just not working. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, man. So it works. The game doesn't crash. What the heck? Chains right there? That's interesting. Diamonds in the box, chat. Diamonds in the box. Yo, that's crazy. So that's 5 diamonds today, technically now. Also, naturally generated chains. That's not very common. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That is. There is something to be said about the fact that Minecraft loot always feels rewarding when there's diamonds in it. Oh, my inventory's full. Mm-hmm. How do you start your hardcore world? Well, I always start my hardcore worlds. I get a stack of food and a stack of logs, and then I go underground and I stay underground until I come back up in full diamond. And then I build an iron farm. Like that is my process for starting a new world. Though, the last time I did that process in a new hardcore world was back in 1.16 when I started this world. And that was before Deep Slate and before the fact that coal no longer spawns underground very often. And, yeah, like, so I don't know if I'll have to adapt that plan whenever season 3 eventually starts, because this is hardcore. I will eventually die, whether I want to or not. Diamonds are always exciting. No matter how, like, there was a period of time where they were actually genuinely really useless. And even in that time window, it was always still nice to find them. I make regular backups of my hardcore world in case it ever gets corrupted or something like that. But I play all online, so, or on stream, so if I die, everyone's gonna see it. You know? But Chad, it's always best practice to make backups of anything digital in your life that is important to you. A proper 3-2-1 backup system is vital. I've lost a lot of data that's been very important to me over the years, and I won't let it happen again. A 3-2-1 backup system is 3 copies of all your data on 2 different formats. One of them should be off-site. 3-2-1. So that means like so 3 copies of your data. 2 of them should be different formats. So like I have one on my PC, which is on like an SSD, and then I have one on my NAS on my server, which those are on a redundant hard drive array, and then I have a third copy off-site stored on another server that is hundreds and hundreds of miles away. So if my house ever burns down or something like that, I have another copy of it. Did you lose a lot of the hole digging? We haven't lost any progress on the hole digging. What you mean? Three, two, one is like industry standard, but it is a lot of people not practicing what they preach. I actually have a full 3-2-1 backup system that doesn't use the cloud. I own all the hard drives, and I love it. Don't burn that. I would never. No, but it's the peace of mind knowing that. So people always ask you, especially once you're a homeowner and stuff, you have the thoughts like, if my house burns down, if my house catches on fire, what am I grabbing on my way out the door, right? For me, the answer is literally just my kids, and I'm getting out the door. I don't need to worry about like, oh man, I'm watching my 5.5 year, 18,000 day Minecraft world burn, all that progress, you know, like, or any, I don't have to worry about that. Or all the pictures of my kids growing up, like, I don't have to worry about that. Just get the kids and get out the house, right? And then just let insurance finish it. It is an expense 3-2-1 without using the cloud, even using the cloud, but especially 3-2-1 without using the cloud is a proper expensive thing, but the peace of mind is priceless. Peace of mind is priceless. This hole is going to bedrock. It's going to take a couple months to get there, though. Because with my current setup right now, it would be completely impractical, let alone unsafe, to try and like go grab my server if the house was on fire. In my last house, it would have been actually incredibly easy if my house was on fire for me to like run in through the basement door and grab the server and just yank it and get it out of there. Like with it, like you would barely be putting yourselves in harm's way. You would be putting yourselves in harm's way. Don't get me wrong. It's a horrible idea. You should never go back into a burning building. But like in my old house, I was just like, I'll do it. I was like, I'd do it for what. but just having the peace of mind to not to where that thought won't even cross my mind. The pick is fine, dude. We started digging the hole in early January, though we have had a few small project sidetracks here and there along the way. We're making great progress. We're on Y level 9 now, chat. I just have a bunch of pickaxes and I just go grab a new one when this one gets low. I can't hear you. Your mic probably is muted, yeah. This hole is for digging, actually. December? No, no. Absolutely, we're halfway there, effectively. By like the end of this week, we'll be officially halfway there. And this is a bowl-shaped hole, so it's getting smaller the further down we go. We'll be halfway there by height by the end of this week. And then the layers get smaller the further down we go because it's a bowl-shaped hole. But obviously, there's deep slate too. So I don't know how that's going to estimate, but we just have a few more months ahead of us, and yeah, it's looking good. Hopefully, there'll be a lot of air in this hole soon. This is hardcore single player. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole soon. And this is hardcore single player. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole soon. It's a big dig, bro. What you mean? It is. I had literally back to back people ask the same questions, and I was just like, well, I guess I'll just keep answering them. I'm live on many platforms, by the way, chat. If you're not aware, and not everybody can see everybody's messages. Yep, this is my almost 5.5 year hardcore world. It'll be 5.5 years later this month. How much money for a 24-hour stream? It's not a money issue. It's a time issue. I just don't have time. I would love to do some 24-hour streams and stuff like that. I just have other commitments. We did get all the baby mobs into the zoo. That is why we're back to digging the hole. We got every baby mob, but we didn't get every variant of every baby mob, if you know what I'm saying. We do have a planned project. Probably by the end of the year, we'll go back to the mob zoo and update that and get every variant of every mob of every baby. But we're not there yet. We're on Y level 9 right now. We're in single digits. It was a very large task, and we pulled it off in just over a week, I think. So I'm good with that timetable. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 lets you insta-mine stone. You know, while we're around here, we hear a lot of mobs. So I'm just waiting for the time that we crack open a cave and we see a bunch of skellies down in it and stuff. Like, that's bound to happen. We keep about 90% of all materials in projects like this, because you never know, chap, when you just are going to need about 4.3 million stone laying around. You never know. I really hate that the wider stat screen mod is not working in 26.1.1. Diamond and netherite are capable of insta-mine, and gold for that matter. Gold is actually the fastest pickaxe in the game. Did you know that, chap? Faster than netherite. And technically speaking, netherite is a fraction of a percent faster than diamond. It just doesn't translate into any meaningful difference. You can't tell the difference. There's no block that like is insta-mineable with netherite that isn't with diamond or anything like that. They're so close. But technically speaking, netherite is faster. But gold is measurably faster than both of them. Can you insta-mine deep slate with gold? No, you can't. Or else people, that would be like a huge big brain strat that everybody and their dog knows about if you could insta-mine with deep slate with gold. Yeah, we're back to digging the hole today. We're excited. Since we're digging the whole stream now, it means you guys have to watch the whole stream now. In fact, you are watching the whole stream right now. But are you going to watch the whole stream? That's the question. Where am I landing right now? I have quite a few performance and quality of life mods, but I don't change any vanilla gameplay mechanics.
Preach, dude.
Anything that changes mining speeds. Not my jam. You're gonna watch the whole stream? Dang. I'm live on many platforms. Chat, you should drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. Okay. How do I do that? Hold on. Uh-oh. Hello. I just realized something. I missed a step about the sponsored stream today. I'm glad I checked just now. I need to enable a setting, I think. What is this? Oh boy. Crap. Yeah, oh man, I missed the setting I had to turn on for the sponsored stream today. So it hasn't been going off of, it hasn't been fully enabled. I have to turn it on right now. All right. Oops. Sorry, Minecraft. Today's stream is sponsored by Minecraft Chat. I thought it was going to be the first hour of stream, but actually it looks like it's going to be the next hour of stream, is when we're officially have the sponsor segment turned on. Oops. So if you look now, there's supposed to be some sort of Minecraft overlay on my channel. Yeah, there is. Heck yeah. Oops. Hold on, I gotta.
Preach, dude.
Thank you for the follow. There we go. Sorry. You can support. All you gotta do is be watching on the purple site to support for the next hour. That's all you gotta do. But now there's a cool overlay. I would love if somebody got like some screenshots of the cool overlays on my stream and put it in the Discord, just to commemorate the fact that it's there. With the Minecraft overlays built in, the tiny takeover like logo next to my logo kind of deal. I love it. It looks cute. If I say their names, TikTok will remove me from their algorithm. So I have to call them by their color. Oh, it is. It is. I wish TikTok was, I wish TikTok wasn't a big enough percentage of my viewers that I didn't have to care about that and don't have to self-center. But they are a large percentage of my viewers, so I do rely on their algorithm a lot. So I have to abide by their censorship to keep my channel afloat. Efficiency 5 and haste 2 let you insta-mine stone. Yeah, so for the Minecraft sponsored stream today, there is no official talking points. Mojang just wants me to play Minecraft for an hour, and they want you guys to watch on the purple site. Today's stream is sponsored by Minecraft. I'm dedicating the whole stream is sponsored to them, but there is one specific hour of the next hour that we have the banner on and all that stuff. So that is the hour that counts. Oops. We're on Y level 9. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, chat, we're on the front page. Welcome in. Welcome in. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. Bro, how you gonna ask me, is digging a hole enjoyable? What more could I wanna do? What more could I wanna do? This is Minecraft, after all, and in this game, we have auto crafters. You don't have to craft anymore. So the whole game is just mining. It's Minecraft, and you can just automate the crafting. The hole must be dug. That's all there is to it. Oh boy. Oh, man. Big cave opening here. You'd love to see it. Less blocks to mine, the better. Though, I'm really excited to see some big caves once we get down into the deep slate. Those will be incredibly satisfying. If we encounter a huge cave that just takes away a bunch of blocks that we don't have to mine, oh man, that'll be nice. Even if it is waterlogged. Even if it is waterlogged. What's the purpose of anything? Exactly, dude. It's for the love of the game. You gotta just... You gotta do things that you want to do. Not for any reason, but because you want to do it. Right? That's kind of like the whole point of like all gaming, to be fair, is, oh, why are you playing whatever game you want to play? It's because you want to, right? That's all there is to it. Maybe it's because you want to get the achievements. Magic is a huge achievement hunter. She's got, on her Xbox, she's got several 100,000 gamer points because she just plays every single game on Game Pass and 100% the achievements. And she gets every single free game she can find on the store and 100% the achievements and stuff like that. It's crazy. Thank you for the jewels. I really appreciate that. But like... You could say, why is she doing that? And you could say for the achievements, but no, it's just because she likes gaming, really. And that's just a metric she measures her gaming by. And, you know? Jeez. All right. Thank you for the jewels. I really appreciate that. Is my inventory full? Not quite, not quite. This is modded. I have some performance mods and some quality of life mods, but all gameplay mechanics are vanilla. I can open up the world in pure vanilla if I wanted to. I would just have a lot less frames. It would be a slideshow when we're back at the base. Oh, that was the wrong button to press. There we go. Jack, can I get a 1 in the chat if you've ever dug a hole? I need to know. 1's in the chat if you've ever dug a hole. It's important. It's important that everybody digs a hole at some point. That's a lot of 1's. It's a lot of 1's. Big or small. Because to dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just said it naturally. You're welcome. We started this hole in early January. Thank you for the jewels. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate the support no matter what. Hypothetically, if you dig the hole, will you end up digging the hole? Yes. Yes, hypothetically, if you literally, almost hypothetically dig the hole will hypothetically be literally dug, hypothetically. Literally, but hypothetically. Oh yeah. Oh, and you got the little badge next to your name. Do I got that? I gotta get it. How do you get the badge? I need to know. How do I adjust my own badge? I don't even know, dude. Because I have like more settings than normal because I'm in like my own stream. Chat settings. Is it a permanent badge? Gift a sub to someone doing the sponsorship. Oh, okay, got it. Dang, okay. Okay. Interesting. So, NG, hopefully you got it, even though you gifted it before I turned the overlay on. This world is almost 5.5 years old. Later this month, we're talking 11 days. Yeah, that's how NG said you get it. Earlier. I forgot he said that. I forgot he said that. We're very far away from my base. We won't be going back until the end of stream. Is that a real command? It is, actually. I didn't know that. I didn't know you would get a response on that. I have so many commands in my own chat, I don't even know them all. Yep, April 17th, 11 days. Am I wrong? Am I right? No, I've never played. I mean, I can't say I've never played Five Nights, but it's not a game I've, like, ever played. I think I've tried it in VR, and stuff like that, but definitely never beaten it. We are digging a hole. We're digging for the hole. Because the hole must be dug. Oh, inventory's full. We're actually mining instantly, thank you very much. This is my second hardcore world. Season 1 was a long, long time ago. In a galaxy far away. Chat, how far does the Milky Way galaxy move in 5.5 years? Because, like, it's safe to say we're far away from where we were 5.5 years ago. Like, within the galaxy, right? I don't know. One mile. I doubt you're correct. I'm gonna press X to doubt. It's at least 1 mile, maybe, but not only 1 mile. Thank you for the jewels coming into the chat. I appreciate you guys. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's some, like, Neil deGrasse Tyson video or something where they break down the fact that, like, the Earth is rotating at, like, 2,000 miles an hour, and we're orbiting the sun at, like, 20,000 miles an hour, and the sun is orbiting the Milky Way galaxy at, like, 200,000 miles an hour, and then the Milky Way galaxy is heading towards Andromeda at 2 billion miles an hour or something like that, and it's like, wow, I wonder. And when you think, okay, 5 years ago, how far have we moved? Okay, the Milky Way moves about 1.3 miles per hour, so about a lot. That's too complicated? Yeah. Yeah. This is Java. This is Java. It takes 250 million years for our galaxy to rotate one time. That's true because the galaxy is large. 1.3 million miles per hour, yeah. Is how fast we're moving. Like towards Andromeda, or Andromeda's moving towards us. I don't know, or maybe we're moving towards each other, I'm not sure. Or is that like relative to the center of the universe, not relative to the nearest galaxy? I don't know. I don't claim to be a space expert. But I do like space. I actually got a Neil deGrasse Tyson book for Christmas. I haven't read it yet. I'm currently working through Everything is Tuberculosis by John Green. I only have a couple chapters left. And then my next book, I think I'm actually going to go back and finish reading, oh God, Mistborn. That's the one by, who's the author of Mistborn, chat? I think I'm gonna go finish that one. I set it down about halfway through, and then I didn't pick it back up. I think I'm gonna go finish Mistborn, and then I'll get back to, and then I'm gonna read that other book by Neil. Yo! Wordplay gifted out
Hype
5
train
subs!
started.
Level 2 hype train! Heck yeah, dude. Get in on the hype train, and actually today you can get a limited edition Minecraft badge, because today's stream is sponsored by Minecraft, which is amazing to say. I love it, Mojang. I don't have any specific talking points other than they want me to play the game, and you can get some badges and some drops. So like, do it. Come watch on the purple site. And yeah, dude. I got teleported to Australia. Oh no. What's 2.5 billion miles? I missed it. There's no way that Andromeda is only 2.6 billion miles away. Like that's not correct, because it's going to take 4 million years for Andromeda to collide with the Milky Way galaxy. So like, oh, maybe actually 4 million years times 1.3 million miles per hour might be 2.6 billion. I don't know. I don't know. I'm no math expert. You want to visit Andromeda? You know, if you're lucky, maybe in some sort of physiological psychological, no? I don't know. In some sort of way, there, I'll leave out the big word that I was trying to use. In some sort of way, maybe your great 2 hours later, great grandchild might go, and that might be the same kind of, that might be you visiting. Maybe, if you count it. 2.5 billion light years. That sounds better. I did get teleported to Australia. Light years sounds better. Humanity will be long gone by then. Not guaranteed, but I think we might be on that track. It just depends. It really depends if we end up going the Star Trek or the Star Wars route. as a civilization. I got teleported to Australia. Or you know, ooh, we could say I got dinner boned. Yeah, that's actually a meme that I don't think we've embraced with this overlay. Oh, 2.6 billion miles the Milky Way galaxy has moved since I started this world. That's a lot. That's a lot, chat. Next time somebody tells me I should run more, I'm just gonna be like, dude, I've moved like 2.6 billion miles since COVID. Like, come on, dude. Don't you think I'm working hard enough? Giving you an existential crisis. Slime. You're in college to become a doctor. All right? That gives me an existential crisis. The fact that someone who is in no, it's funny if I left it there. Just the fact that you're gonna be a doctor gives me an existential crisis. That'd be hilarious. But no, what I mean is the fact that somebody who is in college, who is going to soon have their doctorate in something, it has an existential crisis because of how big space is. That gives me an existential crisis. You wish you became a doctor? It's never too late. I mean, it could be too late, but you know, that's the nice thing to say. I did get teleported to Australia. It happens sometimes. Yeah, we talked about the whole like the Earth rotates at 2,000 miles an hour, which spins around the sun at 20,000 miles an hour, which orbits the galaxy at 200,000 miles an hour. We talked through that, but specifically, the Milky Way has moved that much. Like, yeah, that's not all factored in. We've moved more than that. I don't know. How's the kangaroos? Oh, I don't know. If I ever did go out to Australia, I would never get to meet a kangaroo because I would not go outside because the spiders. The airplane would land and I would not let them open the door. I'd be like, okay, I've been here, let's go home now. Not if you never open the plane to the door, Slime. Gamers might be meteorologists. That's not what a meteorologist does. A meteorologist is a weatherman. They're not somebody who does anything with meteors. Am I wrong? Hold on. Am I wrong about that? No, it ain't no problem for me. What if the spiders open the plane door? Well, all hope will be lost. Astrologists, yeah. Astronomers. Astrologists are like the moon's aligned with the sun kind of stuff. Astronomers are people that look up in the sky. I got teleported to Australia today. It happens sometimes. It's actually the second time today I visited Australia. Of course we're still digging, dude. This hole ain't gonna dig itself. you were here. One's in the chat if you're here, chat. I usually come from that door. Oh my goodness, that's a few ones. I can't believe there's people here. Meteorologists, wait, meteoratics specifically study meteors? Okay, why, somebody tell me, why is a weather person called a meteorologist? What about the prefix meteor has to do with weather? Because there is some connection, I assume, to like the science of the weather and like the sky or something, but like I have to assume there is a little bit of logic to it. That was some floating gravel right there, chat. Did you see it? I got teleported to Australia. It happens sometimes. Thank you for the jewels, my dude. Because me, holy. Yeah. All right. Well, gee, that was a genuine jump scare. And this creeper was sitting here in this 2x2 hole waiting for me. Oh my God, dude. Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Oh my goodness. That'll make it into the clip off challenge. Meteorologist is the specialized scientist with a degree in atmospheric science who studies, analyzes, and forecasts weather phenomenon. Okay, what is the meteor part of meteorologist specifically have to do with anything? I feel like I've had this conversation with somebody like many years ago. And I feel like there was an answer. There was a reason that made sense to me why they're called meteorologists, but like, I can't remember it for the life of me. Thank you for the jewels coming in. I appreciate you. Hey, I got back. I'm back from Australia. Yo, I appreciate all the jewels coming in. You guys are amazing. Holy. Are all streams down or just yours? Uh-oh. Oh no, my stream is down. Oh no. Just on the purple site. I'm not dropping frames. I just don't have. I'm not sending any bandwidth. Uh-oh. Shorts, TikTok, can you guys still see me, hear me, etc.? And Kick. I think we're good on all. Yeah, we're good on shorts. Oh no. Dude, I'm in the middle of a sponsored integration with Minecraft on the purple site that requires me to be live right now. What do I do? What do I do? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna pin that. Ugh. Oh, it looks like it's back. It looks like we're coming back. It looks like it just reconnected. Spamming refresh in the chat. Oh no. What happened? What happened? Oh boy, I just clicked the wrong button on my PC. I really hope that doesn't like restart my timer for the sponsored stream, because in which case, like, I mean, I still technically have an hour left. How long was it down? I don't know. Did it really go down right after the creeper? Was it just my channel or like all streams? Oh no, it shows me offline on my own PC right now. Now I guess the NASA stream that I had up is still going. Oh, well, I'm a pink slime, so I'm obviously going to choose a pink slime. Yeah, I'm just worried about the sponsored part of the stream. That's what worries me the most. Yeah. Yeah, we're on the front page because of the sponsored stream integration. A pink slime and a pink Lambo, sure. This is hardcore single player. Man, what happened to I don't know what happened to my stream. I don't know how notifications with tags work. Was it really the creeper as when it went down? Oh boy. Man, I'm not making good progress on the hole today though. I know that. I can say that much for sure. I'm not digging at peak performance at the moment. We are digging a hole. It's kind of the opposite of building. Wait, you didn't even get to see the creeper jump scare? Oh boy. We are digging a hole, that's true. Interesting. Maybe it wasn't a me problem? I mean, I didn't go down on any other platform. TikTok, Shorts, Green site, everything else was up. It was just the purple site. So, who knows? Are we listening to a Christmas album? Someone hit me with an exclamation mark music in the purple chat. Are we listening to a Christmas album right now? I'm getting some very, like, I'm hearing some, like, bells, and I'm hearing the "you better watch out" kind of tune in the background of this. Candy Shop, that is a Christmas album. Or that is a holiday album, I should say. Oh, boy. Chad, did you know you can change the music that's playing on stream at any time? If you look in the panels under the stream, you can see all the commands to change the album that's playing. I'm not saying it has to change. It's just not really the right season. This hole is for digging. I was actually just working on the music integrations, chat. I was gonna check to see if there was any new Stream Beats albums to add, and then I was also gonna look to see if there was any I have a whole bunch of backing track music as well. That's got like the metal songs in it and stuff like that. I was gonna add that to the rotation too, and add it to the commands and to the plugin. Or not the plugin, what's it called? The panel as well. So like I was thinking about doing that soon. That is a rather large mine shaft we've encountered. And not even all of it's within the hole. Some of it goes outside of the hole, like over there. So I really don't even know. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole soon. Why would I do that? You got a clip of this jump scare and the crash? Interesting. Interesting. Thank you for all the gifts coming in. Sorry, I had to text Magic something. Yes, this hole is going to go down to bedrock, though it is a bowl-shaped hole, so it's getting smaller the further down we dig. I was going to say dig and go, so I said dough. Of course. We've actually found a lot of structures, not just that mine shaft. We found that mine shaft, of course. We also found a lush cave. We also found a couple dripstone caves, but no big ones. We found 4 buried fossils, bone structures, you know. We've also found at least 4 geodes, if not 5, but I want to say at least 4 amethyst geodes. And then we have found what I believe is 2 separate, not connected copper ore veins. They might be the same copper ore vein, but as far as I can tell, they're not connected within the hole at all, and they're on complete opposite sides, so we're finding a lot of cool stuff while we're down here. And we have found 5 diamonds today. 3 of them was diamond ores that we silk touched, and 2 of them were in a minecart in the mine shaft. Oop, lava. Get Chipotle? Ooh, Magic and I had Chipotle for the first time in quite a while. last week. Or maybe it was when we were sick a week or 2 weeks ago now. I'm not sure. We ate out a lot for like a week and a half while the kids were sick, and then Magic got sick, and then I got sick, and we were just like eating out for dinner like almost every night throughout that, because it is hard to manage sick kids, and B, manage kids while sick. Luckily, we didn't have to manage sick kids while sick. That scenario just barely grazed by. But, oh my goodness. Priest dude. What's up? That's a nice badge you got there. How do you... Huh. What ifs? Oh, it's nighttime. Sorry, I was looking at a setting thing. I got distracted. Where do you even go to change what your badge is? Like, I wonder if I'm getting it because of the gifted subs while I have the thing enabled. Because like on the purple site, it often works where like if a thing is unlockable, like hype train emotes, I get hype train emotes from having hype trains in my channel, even though I'm not participating in the hype train, right? Like, I wonder if the badge works the same way. If I have the sponsored stream with the qualifying subs, do I get the badge, I wonder? Clicked on the 3 dots to the right of chat bar. Oh, well, you're on mobile. And I have like Frankerface installed, so like that's really messing with it. I have so many other settings in here, but like the one that's chat appearance is what I thought it would be, and that just shows me like how big everything. Yeah, I have like Frankerface and BTTV installed, so like there's a whole bunch of extra settings, so there's a bunch of garbage. Yeah, you're on mobile. Oh, I could easily just check mobile. You right. Oh, that doesn't belong in there. All right. Where'd I leave off? Did I just finish this row? It's in the identity section? What does that mean? Do I go to chat settings? Or do I go to like the emote menu? Identity. Yeah, I don't see it. Frankerface hides it, I guess. Which I didn't think it did. So I'm in chat settings, and I don't see one that's called identity. Whether I'm in my own chat or someone or some other stream's chat, I don't have one called identity. Hover over the badge in the chat box. Oh, right. If I type something into chat and then I click on it and click on my verified badge, I can then scroll through and see what badges I have. I do not have it. Okay. I do have a NASA badge though, from watching the NASA stream. What's up? Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. Today's stream is sponsored by Minecraft. I don't have any specific talking points other than to tell you to play Minecraft. And the fact that you can also get a badge if you're watching in the purple site. But I appreciate everybody being here. I'm having a wonderful time digging a hole, and I hope you're enjoying it too. I don't add any mods that change gameplay mechanics like that to my pack. That's a step too far. I have no problem if you play with that mod, of course. I'm just saying, for me, that's a step too far for what I would put in my pack. I really wish Mojang would add that kind of functionality to the game, though. Exuma, and like Nembon made. Exuma had the idea, I think, and then Nembon made a mod for Minecraft several years ago to automatically. It was something to do with enchanting shulker boxes so that you could make items automatically go into them and come out of them. I really think Mojang should embrace that idea and add it to vanilla in some way, shape, or form, but we're not there yet, so. Thoughts on the April Fool's update this year? Yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool concept. I didn't open it up or play it at all this year. I don't typically do that. I'm trying to remember all the details of it. Oh, right. Yeah. It was all the... I don't even know how to explain it. They removed the inventory from the game, right? That's the base concept of it. And I thought that was pretty cool. I hope... So I saw some stuff about the fact that like the items were rolling around, and I saw a lot of people talking about like, oh, maybe that's like a mechanic they're working on for adding tumbleweeds to the game, which is one of the things that was like in one of the biome votes many years ago. And I kind of hope people are on. I kind of hope that is like a real thing, that like they're working on that mechanic for adding something else to the game. Because, you know, I bet you a lot of the time the work done for the April Fool's updates lays the groundwork for future real updates, and it just makes sense. Minecraft is supposed to get updates for 50 years, and it's only 16 years old now. So, it's not supposed to get updates for 50 years, but Agnes, in a live stream back during the Caves and Cliffs stuff, said that like they want Minecraft to be updated for 50 years, and they're planning to like keep the game a long time forever, and they hope it's still being updated in 50 years and stuff like that. So maybe. But no, I don't see that. That could be something they could add in 26.3, and they could make it just fit right in with the inventory stuff, if that's what you're talking about. Like, I don't think it'd be a big stretch to make that happen. We started this dig in early January, and we are about to be halfway done. Or halfway down, I should say. Not halfway done, but halfway down. Inventory's full.
Breach, dude.
Breach, dude. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. Wow. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. So I gotta dig the hole if I want to dig the hole. You know what I'm saying? Oh, diamonds! I guess we knew those ones were coming, but it's still nice to find them and actually mine them. Because they were on the surface of the previous layer. We've got several more months of digging left to go, I imagine. We started this hole in early January, and we are on Y level 9, and we obviously have to get all the way down to negative 58 is where the top of bedrock is, so we got a ways to go. Though this is a bowl-shaped hole, so it's getting smaller the further down we go. You can see there the curvature, it's like curving inwards. And obviously down by bedrock, it will be a very, very small layer. But we have deep slate, so we're about to be at deep slate level, which is going to slow us way down. Oh, there's just no way to know how long it's going to be. The hole must be dug. That's all there is to it. This hole is going to take so long. It's not worth thinking about what to do when the hole is dug. We have to devote all of our time and energy into digging the hole. It deserves our full undivided attention while we dig it. Because it's such a massive hole to dig. Oh boy. Ideas? Oh, bro. Bro, you're in the wrong place if you're expecting a streamer with a working brain. I'm sorry for letting you down. I believe in this hole. What will I name it? This hole's name is Doug. This is the Colonel and Doug stream. I'm Colonel, and the hole must be dug. Landed it. Yeah, I am not operating at full speed today. I just don't have my groove, you know? It'll take me a couple streams to get back into the groove, and then I'll be really burning through these blocks. Just absolutely chewing through them, but right now, we are not operating at maximum efficiency. We'll get there. We'll get there. You only need one beacon to instant mine stone. I only have multiple beacons because I need the very large area covered. And I have more than just haste. I have every status effect over the entire hole. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Consider dropping a follow so you keep, or subscribing, or whatever they call it wherever you are. So that I keep showing up in your feeds, chat. Chat, if you're new here, make sure you drop a follow or subscribe. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. This world is almost 5.5 years old. Next week, chat. Next week, it will be turning 5.5 years old. Indeed, it is crazy. It is crazy. You know what else is crazy? That you are not following. You sitting there thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna bother pressing the follow button. That's absolutely crazy. That's crazy. No, I don't ever read comments. Yeah, Slime knows what's up. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole soon. Actually intelligent? You're right, I am AI. Thank you. Oh yeah, dude, this isn't even a big hole in terms of projects in my world. I recommend checking out my 15,000 day world tour video if you want to see what all we got going on here. He doesn't know how to read. That's true. That's true. I just have too many Lamborghinis in my garage. I had to get rid of the bookshelf. Actually intelligent as gold. Dang, man. That's what horses eat. Oh, low pick. So on my shirt today, this is Kung Fu Panda on my shirt today. So right here is, that's Tigress. That's Tigress. So there's Poe. There's the monkey. I don't know other names. This one's Shifu. Kung Fu Panda is a really good movie series, chat. My kids were really into it for like a few months, like a year or two ago. Where all they wanted to watch was Kung Fu Panda. And, you know, the various Kung Fu Panda movies over and over and over again. Oh my goodness. What is this slime sound I'm hearing? I don't consent to any hugs, Mr. Slime. Chat, consent matters. The slime. You better respect my decision. You gonna learn the consequences. Big props to Jack Black playing Poe. Yeah, dude. I forgot Jack Black played Poe. Honestly, Jack Black has played so many iconic characters over the years. So many. It almost feels like too much now. Like too many iconic characters are Jack Black, but like also he is hilarious. So I don't know. It's probably nice that there's multiple movies now. There's 4 of them now, aren't there? At least 3, but maybe 4. Dude, I'm excited for it. I mean, we don't have it yet. It's not even out in a single snapshot. So that's a crazy question to be asking this early in development. Did you just paste the entire plot of Minecraft Movie 2 or something? Yeah, Bedrock got an experiment, but like I play Java and I'll look at the Java snapshots and then it'll feel real. A Bedrock experiment before the Java snapshots feels like, in my opinion, it feels like a preview of like, this is what's going to come. This is like what might come to the game. Once it's in a Minecraft snapshot, then you're like, this is what is coming to the game. Because, well, they're, you know, things are just different over there in Bedrock, and it's like, how will that translate when they put it into Java? The radius of the sphere that we are digging out is 136 blocks around that gold block right there. This hole is for digging, actually. And I think we're doing a pretty good job. It is a large hole, indeed. Yes. It is a 136 block radius sphere-shaped hole around that block. So it is a bowl-shaped hole we're digging. And it does get smaller the further down we go, but it will hit bedrock before it bottoms out. Inventory's full. Oh, chat, it's already 11:30, dudes. It's already 11:30. Yeah, Deep Slate will slow us down, but the smaller layers will eventually speed us up. The layers are actually already measurably smaller than they were at the surface. So let me start bingo, because today is a short stream, only a 3-hour stream tonight. Ending at midnight Eastern. If you guys aren't familiar, I stream 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. I typically stream from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern, but nowadays I do every other stream is only 3 hours. And I'm liking this schedule for me right now, and I think I'm gonna keep it going for a while. Oh, I guess no, I'm not seeing TikTok chat. I guess I just realized I haven't seen TikTok chat in a hot minute. Let me refresh that. Sometimes it just gets disconnected and I have to refresh it. Sorry, TikTok. What'd I miss, TikTok? What if he's just pretending to play and he's watching a video? Well, I am watching a video game. Is that how that goes? Efficiency 5 and haste 2 lets you insta mine stone. Of course we're digging a hole. Make sure you drop a follow and maybe you'll see the stream more often than every other week. Oh boy. I appreciate all the follows coming in. You guys are amazing. We are digging a hole. All right. I mean, this is the same speed that you mine netherrack. Though I have mined more netherrack than stone. Stone is in number 2 position, sadly. I was hoping with this perimeter, stone would outpace netherrack and would take it first place. But we're gonna be hitting deep slate, like, soon, and there's no way this hole is going to provide another 1,000,000 stone before it switches fully to deep slate. So netherrack will hold its title for a while. This is hardcore single player. The world is almost 5.5 years old next week. No, I mean, ideally, I'd live forever in this world. My goal, my actual goal for this world is to live forever and have infinite everything. So, no, I would never just start a new hardcore world because I finished digging the hole. Though this is hardcore, so, you know, I will die eventually. Plans on building a world one day with my kids? Yes, but not on stream. And definitely not on stream until they're old enough to understand the consequences of being in front of an audience my size. I still don't know what age that is, but it's quite a few years away. Though I have been talking to Magic about the fact that probably, I don't know about this year, but soon I want my daughter to build her first gaming PC, and then yeah, I'll definitely have a Minecraft server with them to play with and stuff like that. So. Don't know. I don't know. Well, it depends a lot on the kid, right? And the individual, each individual kid has like, you know, they mature at different rates and they have different like levels of understanding things. You know, some might be older, some might be younger. When they can actually conceptualize being live in front of, I don't know, cumulatively, like, I don't know, several hundred people. Yeah, and there's like terms of service stuff where you have to be at least 13 on a lot of platforms, but that's only like to not have a parent sitting with you. You can definitely have children younger than 13 in videos with parental consent, but like that's like a bare minimum age. Well, no, that's a bare minimum age for them to do it on their own, but it's not the minimum age. Like, there are streamers, and I have no problem with other streamers who do it differently than I do. This is just how I plan on doing it. There are streamers that like stream with their like toddlers and play games with very young kids on stream, and like there's very healthy ways to do that. That's just not what I want to do as my parental strategy. I am live on all the platforms. You can find the links in the bios, panels, descriptions, etc. No, but I was thinking of getting my my oldest daughter to build her first computer in the next year or two, and you know, teaching her, like, I want to go through the whole thing of like, it should be way too young to fully grasp the everything going on, but I want to go through and like make her pick her parts, order the parts, have her build it with me watching, of course, and then that'll be great. In a full 4-hour stream, I can go through like 14 to 18 pickaxes if I'm having a really good day where I'm like really on it. Today's a short 3-hour stream and I'm not really on it. This is my first stream digging in over a week because we had a sidetrack to get all the baby mobs into my zoo. So I'm not on my A game today, is how I'll phrase it. I gotta get back into the groove of things, but once I am back in the groove, after a few streams, and when I have a full 4 hours, yeah, I could burn through 18 picks in a stream. You can set a chunk in your world to 1.14.2 and go there to enchant your armor? No way, dude. No, the world version is dictated by the world, not by a chunk within the world. No, that sounds very not accurate, Abjanax. I'd be interested. Okay, Mojang did just change how the world folder is structured in 26.1. Maybe there's a new ability that was added that allows that to happen, but like, I'd be very skeptical believing that's true until I can learn more. Ah! I didn't consent to that hug! Chat, that slime just learned why consent matters. Consent matters. Don't go hugging people without consent. You might end up with a sword in your face. Like, like that slime. What you mean? My pick is fine, dude. Oh look, there's the dripstone cave. What's up? Oh, is it time to start bingo now, chat? If you got one of the bingo cards on the purple chat, watch it now. Bingo cards are being called automatically once every 5 seconds. You just have to wait for yourself to get 5 in a row and then be the first person to press the bingo button. Winner gets to put a block on the massive monument in my hardcore Minecraft world. Chat, if you want a chance to leave your mark in the hardcore world, come on over to the purple chat and drop a follow, and maybe you can play bingo with us next time. I don't think that would lead to world corruption. I don't know how the change actually would happen. But that's not typically the kind of thing that causes world corruption. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different ways a world can be corrupted. Interesting. You are told that people are doing that. I don't know about that. I'd be interested to learn where you're hearing from these people that are supposedly doing it. Like, is there a video? If there's a video, share it in the Minecraft channel of the Discord, or I'll watch it. I'll watch it with the intent of debunking it, but I'll watch it. No, AmJetX is sharing a thing, or is talking about a thing. I don't know. I have considered whenever I start season 3, I have considered either like starting in 1.14.2 and getting God armor before updating to the latest version, or I've also considered like maybe a different kind of hardcore series where I play a month on version 1.0 and then a month on a month on 1.1, and then eventually I'll have a month on 1.14 where I'll be able to get that armor, and then, you know, after so many months I'll eventually make my way to 26 dot whatever the latest one is at the time, and then we and you know, like I've thought of doing some sort of series like that. Yo, we got a bingo winner. That's why I flew back here. It was Miku. All right. I forgot to fly back to the, like, I forgot when I started bingo I was supposed to start flying back to the base, but I didn't do that. So let me get all this. Let me set this down. I hope the stream restarting didn't kill my metrics for the Minecraft sponsored stream. I I will have to check on all that very important stuff after stream ends today. But nonetheless, I appreciate the opportunity for the Minecraft to sponsor the stream here. Absolutely massive. Oh, my inventory did fill up. Wow. All right, so I have more boxes than I can take home, and that's only because we didn't take a break today. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look at that, chat. Look at that. We actually, okay, so in a short 3-hour stream, we mined exactly half of the layer including having to go around the edge first too. So honestly, this wasn't a very bad pace. It just wasn't like my A game. I'd give it maybe a B minus or B plus on like my speed for the day, given the amount of work we did and the time we did it in. I'm very happy with that progress. I'll take a B plus. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought the game was gonna crash, chat. I really thought the game was crashing there. Also, because we have sodium extras now, chat, we don't have the fog in our way anymore. Though we don't have simple fog control, so right now we have basically no fog, which is better than vanilla fog, but not as good as simple fog control. The base ain't far at all. Just like 8,000 blocks diagonally, which is 1,000 blocks diagonally in the nether. And boom, here we are. Oh, Chad, it looks like the overlay is gone from the purple site, so maybe I did hit my full hour just now. Let me see. What am I looking at? Let me refresh it. What's it doing? No active sponsorships. Completed. Heck yeah. All right. All right. So yeah, it had to do 3 separate resets. One because I streamed for an hour and a half without the overlay, without turning the overlay on because I'm an idiot. And then it streamed for like okay, no, it definitely did, because yeah, it was like 10:30-ish that I turned it on, and it's like 11:40 something now that the overlay's gone. So that makes sense. It looks like it did work. Amazing. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, and yeah, absolutely massive of you guys. I really want to also thank Mojang for sponsoring the stream. That is huge. Yeah, I love this game, and I love to interface with Mojang whenever I get the chance to do so. Speaking of stuff with Mojang, I did recently do a video of a book Mojang sent me, or actually 2 books that Mojang sent me about Minecraft books. They're really cool books that I hope to read to my kids one day. So I recommend checking out that it was a short and it was a TikTok, you know, not a long form video, but yeah, they're cool. They're cool. You believe 1.8 is the oldest that you can start a world going forward in? No, Abjurnex. Why on earth would you think you can't start a world older than that? You can start a world in alpha, you know? And there was never an update that you could, like, there's nothing stopping you from going and making a 1.7 world and updating it to 1.8. So like, no. That's the great thing about Minecraft, chat. That's one of the great things about Minecraft, I should say. Miku won bingo, so let me get Miku's block on the monument. Miku has pink glazed terracotta. They've won 20 times. This is their 21st victory. Their last W was stream 1085 and now stream 1100. Heck yeah. Let's go get them their pink glazed terracotta. You'll win one day. I believe in you. You just play long enough, you will win one day. All right. Yeah. Oh, sleepy time. So chat, at the end of every stream, we play a mini game in the purple chat where the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument, like you can see here. So if you want a chance to leave your mark in the hardcore world, make sure you drop a follow, first off on whatever platform you're watching on, and then also on the purple site, so you can come and play our mini games with us. Today it was Miku, GG on getting your pink glazed terracotta. You are right next to a white glazed terracotta, which I believe is CJ? But terracotta gang, you know, right there next to each other. We might have some diamonds to burn today. We do. Thank you guys for putting !partner plus in the chat. If you aren't familiar, we burn diamonds at the end of stream for any qualifying partner plus subs that contribute to the goal. This is our diamond burning shrine where we have a lava pool in the shape of a diamond where we burn diamonds. Let's take that book. Today, we have a tier 1 sub. And then we have some primes and some gifts, but only the tier 1 sub counts on stream 1100. I appreciate all subs, but it is the purple site, not me, that dictates what subs count towards this goal. And I do know this number is not updating right now. It's just a bug. It'll fix itself in a couple days. But GG, this one goes to purple with a tier 1 sub for 48 months. GG. Boom. Today's our 4-year resub. Holy, dude. Holy. All right. All right, chat. Whatever platform you're watching on, you gotta drop a follow. Like I said, I'll be live again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, with some more massive hardcore Minecraft. Until then, though, this is it for the night. Let's get the heck out of here. Let's get the flip-flopping heck out of here. Yeah. All right. Who's live for us to send over a raid to tonight? Yo, my homie, Melon is live doing a sponsored Minecraft stream in her hardcore world. Let's send it over to Melon so you guys can hit that next sponsored Minecraft stream. I'm not the only one who got it. I'm sure I think it was any partner and affiliate had the ability to do it. So hopefully she raids someone doing it. She's probably also on the front page right now and stuff too. So I'm hoping she's going to enjoy this raid and have a good night. So thank you guys so much, everybody, for the awesome streams. Thank you guys for all the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for the channel point redemptions, for the hype trains, for the gift subs, for the prime subs, for the partner plus subs. Thank you for all the gifts over on TikTok. Thank you guys for all the jewels over on YouTube. And thank you everybody for being here across all the platforms. I'll see you later. Peace out. Oh, and here's the raid message. Make sure you copy that and put it into Melon's chat when you get there. If you're not a subscriber, just get the text at least. Thank you.